Hi, I'm Sally. Welcome to Gentle Yoga Flow. We're going to begin in child's pose. So just taking the knees apart, just sitting back onto the heels there. And then exhaling as you stretch the arms away. It's just a nice big reach into the shoulder joints. Just let the chin draw in towards the chair so the back of the neck is nice and long. Just dropping those shoulders down away from the ears. Slow, deep inhale and a slow, deep exhale. Coming up onto hands and knees, we'll just come into a cat stretch. So rounding up through the spine, just drawing the chin in and then releasing down, let the lower back drop a little. And then again, curling back up through the spine. And again, just releasing back down. Again, let the hips drop back, stretch the arms forwards, head relaxes down. Deep inhale, exhale. While you're there, I'm just going to double check the sound. I just had a horrible feeling. I didn't turn that receiver on, but I did. I did. Okay, so just pressing again the hands down into the mat, back of the neck nice and long. Maybe sinking a little bit lower this time. So just getting some space in the body. Again, just lengthening through the spine. Chin in towards the chest. Walking the hands back towards you. We'll interlace the fingers now. Just press the palms of the hands up towards the ceiling. Again, making space through the lower back, through the rib cage. And then we'll move into downward facing dog. So just planting the hands firmly to the top of the mat. Tucking the toes under as you lift the hips. Spread the toes, spread the hands. Back of the neck is long. Starting to walk the legs out a little now. Bending one knee and then the other. Maybe just give the head a little bit of a shake as well. And then just letting the knees come all the way down. Bringing the right leg forwards now for a low lunge and an easy twist. Reaching up with the right arm. Just rotating through the spine. Bringing now the right hand all the way down. Right leg comes back. Left leg comes forwards. And again reaching up. Just taking it easy. Great. And then again just releasing all the way back down. Moving again into downward facing dog. Work into the hips a little bit now. Just transferring the weight over to the left leg. Right leg's coming up. Bending into the right knee as you lift the right hip. Again, keep pressing into the hands. Good. Planting the right foot back down. Let's go on the left side. Lifting up from there. And again, just taking a little rotation. Nothing too strong, no force. Just see where the hip goes. And then again, just popping the foot back down from there. Dropping the knees to the floor now. And just keeping the toes tucked under as you sit back onto the heels. So stretching the fascia all through the feet. Again, just pressing into the hands, reaching up. Filling the space through the rib cage. Oh, so good. Okay, coming again into cat stretch. Pressing down into the fingertips, knees apart. Rounding up through the spine. Arching up from there. Starting to activate those abdominal muscles now. Excuse me. And then releasing again back down. Let's come into a seated position now. Dandasana. Just reaching the legs out in front. Drawing the toes back towards you. Floating the arms out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale as you come forwards and down. Slow deep inhale, exhale as you fold. Very welcome to have hands on the floor. That will give you a little bit more support actually for the spine. And then as it's a morning practice, we'll just keep that gaze forwards. Just keeping the gaze forwards just to help you feel a bit more alert. Opening the shoulders now, slide the hands back behind you. Pressing the feet down firmly into the ground as you float the hips up. Just lifting the gaze as well. And then taking your time as you come back down. A little hover now, waking up the core. Hovering the feet off the ground. Press the legs together. Let's reach out with the arms. Plug the arms in, pull them back. That's it. And again, upward box. So again, lifting up from there. Enjoy that opening across the chest. And then again, slowly down. Let's take a hobby. You're very welcome to hold the legs if that works better for you. Let's see if we can. Again, just press those legs together. Great. And then releasing down. Right leg in front of left now for deer pose. So you've just got that right lower leg coming across the mats. Coming down now onto the forearms. Breath in. Exhale as you fold down. So just resting down onto that right hip and letting the body weight and gravity take care of everything else. Good. One more breath there. My voice has gone very strange. Excuse me. It's that funny time of year. You get all sorts with your throat. Okay, walking the hands back. Bringing the left leg over the right, and we'll just hug the left leg in now with the right arm as we take the left hand to the floor behind. So just a real gentle twist. Just getting that mid-back area moving. Okay, coming back to centre now. And from there, we'll just come again onto hands and knees. Cat stretch, but this time with the legs together. So pressing them together. Press the fingertips, thumb tips down into the floor as you arch up. Just holding it here this time. Back of the neck nice and long. Okay, and then again just releasing down. Left leg in front of right now. Let the weight go down onto that left hip. Right leg reaches back. Gently folding forwards. Nice deep inhale. Exhale as you fold all the way down. Just enjoying that. Wake up for your pelvis. Or good night if you're doing this in the evening. Good. Slow, deep inhale and slow, deep exhale. I'm starting to prefer this to pigeon pose these days. It just feels a bit more therapeutic as my joints age. Anyone else with me on that? Walking the hands back now, right leg over left. The acceptance of aging. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Okay, left leg coming around, right leg, right hand to the floor behind. Let's take a nice gentle twist there. Chin again, just level to the floor. Pausing here. Okay, good job. All right, and release. Just folding the feet around to the right side, legs around to the right side. Downward facing dog, pressing back. Okay, and then Uttanasana. So nice deep breath in, exhale as you fold over the legs. The head just hanging nice and heavy. Gently lifting the shoulders from the ears. Bend the elbows a little. I meant the knees. Bend the knees a little, arms are relaxed. And then come all the way up. Let the shoulders just roll back and down. Just going to take a step forwards. Now we'll just do a handful of standing postures. Just turning that right foot out. Lifting the left heel, we can turn that way. And then just level off those hips. So let that right hip lift. So it's nicely in line with the left. And then when we come down into triangle, it's just a lot less pressure in the joint. Less pressure means less wear and tear. So reaching out in the hip joint, that is. And then just turning the arms. So reaching up with that left arm, making the space through the spine. Pressing down firmly through the feet. Deep breath in and out. And actually when you stay higher in Trikonasana, you have to use your core more. So it might look like you're doing less, but actually the opposite is true. Let's take a breath in now. We'll press down real firmly into the feet as you come up. We're coming up and over with the right arm. Left hand comes down onto the back leg there. So we're just taking a little bit of a lateral flexion there, a bit of a side bend. Okay, and then coming back to centre, reaching out. Let's take a dive forwards, turning the toes in, arms strong, press the hips back as you fold down. Bringing the hands to the ankles or feet, or maybe just simply onto the mat. And then just letting the head release down as the tailbone draws upwards. Awesome. So just feel that amazing opening across the spine into the back of the legs, back of the pelvis, your whole posterior chain. And then coming up the way you went down, so arms reaching from there. Triangle pose, left side, left foot turns out, right heel is lifting. And again, just pivoting away a little. Turning the arms now, so just take your time as you come down. Take your time with transitions, again, using your core. So not just relying on your lumbar spine region. That can really take a toll over time. Reaching up from there. Thinking about the space through the body, yeah? So really trying to make some space through the joints. No compression. Lovely. One more breath. And again, just coming all the way back up. Good. Let the arms now release down, toes point forwards, jump or step feet to hands. Little balance here. Very loud rain. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's really loud. Taking the weight onto the right leg. I'll do the same side as you. Right leg. And then we're floating the left leg up. Hands around the shin. Shoulders just drawing back and down. Good. Now make the standing leg really, really solid until you feel the glute muscle activate. You can make that work harder by transitioning the weight further forwards on the right foot. So a little bit more weight into the ball of the foot. Good. Okay. And then just releasing the foot down. Other side. Weight onto that left leg now. Right leg's coming up. Hands around the shin. We're lifting tall through the spine. Super solid now through the left leg. Glute nice and strong. Again, you can make that stronger by just very slightly moving the weight forwards on the left foot. And then again, we're releasing down. So let's do that again. This time we'll build on it a little bit. So again, just floating that left leg up. Hands around the shin to start with. If you can't reach, you can always go under the thigh. There's always a way around it. And then placing from here, left hand to the lower back this time. Really lifting through that breastbone as you rotate. So turning the gaze towards the left. Right leg, nice and solid. Let's hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. And releasing down. Good job. Nice. Other side. So weight onto the left leg. Floating now the right leg up. Hands around the shin or under the thigh. Chin just level to the floor. Pausing here. And then maybe just bringing that right hand to the lower back. Gently twisting. Good. Just bringing your gaze to the right side. Okay, one more breath. 3, 2, and 1. And release down. Good job. Chair pose. Bending the legs now. We're floating the arms up. So just really pressing back with those hips. Fine to have the arms a little bit lower. That can take pressure out of the lower back. I tend to have them around here these days. Nice and solid through the legs. And then just meeting in mountain pose. So that's our standing work finished. Let's just take a gentle sun salute. So inhaling, reaching up, exhale, fold. All the way back into high plank. Dropping the knees, breath in, exhale to come down. Let's take a back bend here. Separate the feet, press into the hands, stretch up. Keep pressing the pelvis down. Elbows press into the ribs. Release down. Changing that now into locust pose. Fantastic energizer for the spine. Palms of the hands facing upwards as we reach away with the legs. Little space between the feet. Lifting up through the head and chest now. Reaching with the arms. Hovering the legs. Let's go. Chin just level to the floor. And then lift the drishti upwards. Lift the gaze upwards to work the eyes. And releasing down, child's pose. So exhaling to push up and back. Let the hips drop back to the heels. And this time let's just have the head resting into the hands, just for a change. Get quite a nice stretch through the throat. Okay, take your time now as you bring yourself up to sitting. We'll just bring now the soles of the feet together. Knees out to either side, hands under the feet, breath in. Exhale to gently come forwards and down. Let the head relax down too. Deep inhale, exhale. Good, deep breath in and out. So I quite like to just kind of hang out in this one. I don't tend to press the legs down with the arms anymore. I don't actually want the hips anymore open. But you might like to. You might like to just press those arms into the legs. So in your practice, always think about what you need. Do you need your hips more open or not? Do you need the shoulders a bit more mobile or not? Or maybe they're hypermobile and you actually need to work on shortening the muscles. That's when the yoga comes in, because yoga is about balance. Taking your time to come all the way up. Moving on to our backs now. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Drawing the knees in. So wrapping the arms around the legs. Just releasing the back. Give the lower back a little bit of a massage. Gently moving side to side. Left foot plants down to the floor. Now quick reach up with that right leg. Yes. Pressing into the heel, toes drawing back towards you. Releasing down, other side, pushing into the heel. One more breath. And releasing down. Let's just drop now the legs to one side, cactus arms, palms facing up. Coming back to centre, over now to the other side from there. Just breathe. Okay, and then coming back to the centre. We'll just take a little wind down now, dropping the knees in towards one another. Let the hands just rest down by your side and maybe onto the pelvis, or have the legs straight out from there. Taking a slow deep inhale now and a big exhale. Just let go as you exhale. Face relax, let that jaw relax too. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good, let's just take another 5 or so deep breaths here. Long exhales just to help the body recover a bit more effectively. Okay, and then either staying here a little while longer or just rolling onto your side, pressing into your hands to bring yourself up. And just bringing the hands to the heart, let the head bow down. Deep breath in, deep exhale. Reaching the arms out and up, closing the energy back down. Think about as you bring the hands down, think about going through all the chakras, closing them back down. Let's do that again. So gathering the energy back in and then closing the chakras back down. You've got to close them back down, otherwise anything can come in. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely day. See you soon.